Hello friends, welcome to Product Ads Animation course. I hope that after completing this course you will be able to model any object and create it as an advertising animation. In this part, lecture 1 of section 1, we will teach you all the basic software that we want to use during the course. In fact, we mentioned it in lecture 1 as in the title of the video. We want to mention the parts of 3D viewport, edit mode, shading mode, outliner, properties mode, timeline, and software preferences or settings. I hope that you have a little familiarity with the software so that you can fully understand the things that I explained to you and want to teach. But there is no need to worry at all because if you do all the things I explain step by step with me and practice and repeat, you will definitely succeed and you can produce other objects and animations. As you can see, I placed 3 objects in the viewport, and these 3 objects each have 3 different states, and to get now the general and more detailed cases. As you can see, when I click on this option, there are many items in it, but it is the first option that you see on the same page that you have. And what do we have in the 3D viewport option and on this page? On this page, write the part which is like all graphics software, which is mostly layer where everything inside the scene is added here. And in the section which is properties, there are important things that we use a lot, and that at the bottom of a screen we have the timeline, which is used for animation. You can now see 3 different objects, one of which is green and the other are 2 white. From this part, from this top right part, we are now in material preview mode, and I select the option next to it and switch to solid mode. And to say right here, this is the sidebar. Sidebar section. The options in this section are related to moving, rotating, and zooming, and items related to add-ons and items related to view. There are 2 types of add-ons that I currently use. One is a Blender kit that was present in previous version, and I am now using version 4.2.1, and as you know, HDR material and other things can be downloaded from these add-ons. Another add-on that I use here is called screencast keys, which has the function of showing the key that I use on the keyboard. For example, the lower left side of the monitor screen, Shift Control, Shift A, Shift S, and also Shift D. For example, I choose an object, it takes a duplicate, and in this part, as you can see, every time I select an object, you can see that it is now in the object mode, and the top of left of the monitor screen that by pressing the tab key we enter the edit mode menu, and vice versa, for another way we can click on the edit mode option from the top left side of the monitor screen, and now next to the edit mode section there are three options, one of which is the vertex, which is points and edges and faces. In fact, there are many items in the edit mode section that we will get to know more about while doing this project. And one of the most used options in this section, edit mode, is an extrude option that is activated and deactivated by pressing E key on the keyboard. As you can see, I choose a face and I can extrude the faces in different directions, which can be done by clicking on the left menu, enable it on the extrude option. Guys, here I will tell you something which is rotating and moving on the screen, which we rotate in three dimensions by pressing the scroll button of the mouse, and also by pressing and holding the mouse scroll and shift button. We can move it in two dimensions on the screen. The next thing that we use a lot in the edit mode is the loop cut, which is activated by holding down the Control and R buttons. This at the same time, or from the left menu, which we point to it, adds a line on any page, which can be increased or decreased by scrolling the mouse, and until we don't click or press a key, we can move the lines by moving the mouse up and down, as well as on the bottom left side of the page. We can modify other options. So the next part, which is related to coloring, material, texture, and similar things, is the shading part, which we activate from the top of the page, and a new page opens for us. The main part is in this object mode, and lower part is the shader editor. There are many options and items in the shader editor, but there is a simple interface and user interface that we will get to know more about during the course. I choose an object, and as you can see, the base color is green. From this menu we can change the color or other items such as metallic, roughness, or other items more or less, and change our color. And also these other two objects because they don't have a color, can be seen in white in the material preview section. That's why when we click on these objects, we don't see anything in the shader editor section, and we have to click on the new option to go to the shader editor section. Be activated, and this principal BSDF menu will be shown to us. And now I will select this gun and change its color to red, and when the metallic option is 0, and we raise the roughness, as you can see, the can turns into a matte red color. sorry guys. Let's go back to the layout section, and as you can see, the objects don't have color, so it entered the material preview from the upper right part of the screen, and objects are shown in the colors that we have applied in the shading, as well as next to the material preview is rendering preview. Currently all the screen is dark, and no color can be seen, because there must be an active light in the rendering preview. Then we return to solid mode, and I must say that we do most of the desired tasks in solid mode, because in this mode we have both a lighter scene and better performance of the software and system. And now this top right, there are a series of items that are settings related to different modes that we will get to know more about while doing the project. The next part that I want to explain to you is the outliner part, which is almost like all graphics software, the layers part, and all the objects and their subsets are in this part. The bottom part of the outliner is the properties, in which many very important things are mentioned that we will discuss. One of the most important items in this section is the rendering. Is the rendering section in the output, which can make the output with a higher speed, better quality, and less time. And the settings of these items can be different for each project. The next time is again related to the output, and the next item is also related to the settings of the objects. The scene option is the scene lighting, which is also activated in the shading section when we click on the word item. The next part is the object. As it is clear from its name, there are many and important things related to objects. One of these things that we use in all parts of our project is the transform part. Which is divided into several parts: location, rotation, and scale. When I select the cube object and press the R button and move the mouse up and down, the rotation mode occurs, and as you can see, it can be seen both in the transform section, in the properties, and in the sidebar, as well as the rest of the cases when I select the con with pressing the S scale button and pressing the G button for the plane will change the location of the object. It is also another very important case of modifier that we will use during the course, and you will get to know them. And the next item is particles, which is related to coating, and also the physical that you see is related to air, fire, water, smoke, gravity, and etc. In fact, constraints create a limit for object, and this is often seen in software such as After Effects or animation software. Groups, material, and texture are the things that we deal with during the project. And for example, the material part also is in shading mode. Consider that we have done all these related to building a model and explorer, and details and settings related to texture, color, and different modes of one and several objects. Now it is the turn to animate these objects and animate through creating keyframes are obtained. So we actually call the main part of creating keyframes and moving objects and cameras timeline, which usually has the same name in most graphics programs, and as you can see, it is the bottom of the screen, which also has its own details and settings. Almost most of the things related to the software base have been told to you, and now you can do the software basic exercises after watching this video. And in lecture 2 or second video, in this section you will get to know how to prepare the model, and I hope that in this video most of what I have said that it is related to the software base, and that you enter into the production of one product advertising animation. Guys, for now, bye until the next lecture.